Week 12 NBA Power Rankings. Since Charles started last week, I'll start this week. Not gonna lie, I would say the last three were the hardest ones, in my opinion. Everything
Yeah.
else was kind of cool, but the last three teams were the hardest to pick. So, at number 10, I got the Indiana Pacers. And number 9, I got the Detroit Pistons. And number 8, I got the Milwaukee Bucks. And number 7, I got the New York Knicks. And number 6, I got the Denver Nuggets. And number 5, I got the Boston Celtics. And number 4, I got the Memphis Grizzlies. And number 3, I got the Houston Rockets. And number 2, I got the Cleveland Cavaliers. And at number 1, I got the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Wait, did you say the Knicks at all?
I said Knicks at 7.
Knicks at 7. You ain't got the
Yes,
Bucks in that either?
I did. I had the Bucks at 8.
What number?
Damn, do you
At
not
8?
listen? Man, just there.
Someone that's there.
Just
Well,
there.
for 10, I got the Atlanta Hawks. For 9, I got the Indiana Pacers. For 8, I got the Detroit Pistons. At 7, I got the Bucks. At 6, I got the Grizzlies. At 5, I got the Knicks. At 4, I got the Celtics. At 3, I got the Rockets. 2, I got the Cavs, and 1, the Thunder. Francisco, thanks, broski.
Bro, he got dreads now, bro. He got dreads. If you would have saw when he first popped in, I said, damn, he got dreads now. I swear to God, he got dreads. But no, though, the Hawks. I'm not upset at the Hawks. I'm not upset. I think you could just say the Pacers probably been playing just a little bit better basketball, or I feel like it's a toss-up. Like, if you want to pick the Hawks, that's fine. If you want to pick the Pacers,
Yeah, I feel like
I ain't tripping.
the Nuggets, the Pacers, the Nuggets, the Hawks, like 10, 9, and 8 was super hard for me. I didn't know who to put where because the Pistons, Pacers, Hawks, and Nuggets, and even the Bucks, they all then basically played the same this week. I mean, I got the Pacers above the Hawks because I like the Pacers' schedule this week better. They played the Cavs twice and then the Warriors. And the Hawks, they played the Suns and the Bulls. So I felt like the Pacers' strength of schedule was better.
Okay, so one of the reasons the Hawks is they didn't play a game. It got postponed. It was a Saturday game. I forgot who they was. No, they were supposed to face the Rockets.
The
They were supposed to face
Rockets.
the Rockets on Saturday. It got postponed because it snowed over there. So it's like it's kind of hard because I think you will probably say they only played 2 games this week, and it's like, how can I gauge
No, they
really
played
2
3.
games? Oh, so
They
they
played
did
3.
play 3. Okay, so from Thursday. Okay, so they were supposed to play 4 from when we started.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my fault then. That's my fault. But definitely the Clippers. I was gonna put the Clippers in there, but they did only play 2 games. They only played 2 games this week. So I said I really can't gauge them, honestly. Yeah, okay, you're right. Yeah, they played the Suns twice, and then they beat the Bulls, which is crazy because the Bulls had their
No, they
healthy
had no
team.
Jalen Johnson, no Trey, and they
No
still
DeAndre
beat them.
Hunter. No
Yeah,
DeAndre
no
Hunter
Hunter.
either.
Yeah.
They called them out too. The Kobe White and Vucevic, they called the team out. Basically, they, get your shit together. Like, we supposed to beat them. He didn't say, obviously, you're not
Yeah.
gonna say we supposed to beat a team with no Trey and all them, but he called the team out. And I don't blame him. Like, bruh, because they lost 3 straight because they lost to the Kings, they lost to the Pelicans. You're not supposed to lose to them.
Yeah,
And
you're
then you
not
lose
supposed
to
to
the
lose to them.
Hawks with basically nobody. So I don't blame him for calling them out. But the Hawks
And
in there, I have no problem.
now, can you blame me for taking every team over the Bulls now when we do our pick'ems?
No, I don't, because the Bulls still, like, I mean, did I pick the Hawks? I think I probably did pick the Hawks in the pick'ems against
But
the
we didn't
Bulls.
know Trey
But
wasn't gonna play.
that's true. That's true though. But my thing is, you be picking them over the Wizards. It's like, bruh, it's the Wizards. Like,
They
come
lost to the
on.
Pelicans. Come on now, G.
Did Zion play that game?
I don't
Or
think
did
so. I don't think he did.
I think he did. I don't Oh, let me check real quick. Let me check. But it's like, bro, you'll pick them over the Pelicans, not good. The Wizards, not good. It's like, come on, bro. Like, you can't be that petty. You can't be that petty.
They
You
can't be
and
that
didn't
butt.
you just say last week you're more of a Chicago Bulls fan? Didn't you say that?
Yeah, because that's my hometown. I mean, they
Okay,
still
Zion did
suck.
play. They
They
Zion had
still suck.
21, 7, and 9. So they lost that game. And Trey Murphy had 32. So technically, outside of Brandon Ingram and Herb Jones, they were healthy. But you're still
Yeah.
not supposed to lose to that team. I don't care what nobody. You're not supposed to lose to the Pelicans. You're not supposed to lose to the Pelicans. So yeah, but you're right though. 8 through 10 was like the hardest. I knew the Pistons were gonna be in there. I didn't know where to place them. That was my thing. I didn't know where I was gonna place them. Because I said, okay, they've been playing better than the Pacers, but I don't think they're really 10th. They're probably not 8th. So I was like, they should be at least 9. The Bucks have been playing good. The Knicks is crazy because the Knicks just lost to the Pistons, and K had a master class.
Amazing, amazing game.
He scored
I mean,
18 points in that
I got
third
the
quarter.
I got the Pistons at 8 because if you look at it, bro, they only lost one game since January started. So it's like in my eyes, they've been playing better than the Pacers. So and then they what are they 2-1 this week. They lost to the Warriors, but they beat the Knicks and the Raptors. So like that Knicks win, um that moved me over the Pacers and the Hawks. Now, if the Hawks would have, I'm not the Hawks, the Pacers would have beat the Cavs twice this week, I would have moved them up. I probably would have moved them up to like 7, probably.
Yeah, because I think they were on like a 4-game winning streak at that moment. You beat the Cavs. That was a great win. That snapped the
Hmm.
streak. That snapped their, I think it was 13-game winning streak, I think at that time. They snapped that. And then Tyrese doesn't play and they lose in Indiana, I think. I think they lost in Indiana. So I was like, I'm not upset at it. Wait, where did you have the Pacers? Where'd you have them at?
I had them at 9. 9.
Okay, I mean,
Nah,
I
the
had
Hawks
them
at
at
10.
10. I had them at 10. Where you had the Nuggets where?
I don't even have the Nuggets on here.
Oh wow. Okay, I thought you had the Nuggets. I swear I
No,
thought I
I
heard the
don't.
Nuggets. Oh, okay, my bad then. Wow.
No,
Okay.
I don't even have the Nuggets on here.
How come the
I
Nuggets can't
mean,
make it?
if you look at it, the Nuggets are. Oh, let me go back to their schedule real quick.
Well, they beat the Nets, beat the Mavs twice, then lost to the Rockets last night.
Yeah, so it's like that one because how what are they on the week? They're 2-2, right? Because they have 4 games,
No,
right?
that'd be 3-1.
They 3-1 on the week,
Beat the
but they
Nets,
play.
beat the Mavericks twice, then lost to the Rockets last night.
Yeah, so like them Mavericks wins, like I don't even think I think Kyrie play? No, Kyrie played like what one
Kyrie
game, didn't
played one of the games
he? Yeah,
against
one
the
of the
Pacers.
games. Yeah, he played one. So like you beat a weak Mavs team, well, a powerless Mavs team, and then you beat the Nets. Everybody's supposed to beat the Nets, and then you lost to the Rockets. So it's like that strength of schedule wasn't that good this week. And I like the Pacers strength of schedule, the Hawks, the Pistons, even the Grizzlies. They all had better strength of schedule. So I didn't even put them on them.
I mean, credit though, even though these are teams you're supposed to beat, I feel like Nikola Jokic, Russell Westbrook, and even Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray has really stepped his play up, and they've been doing their job though. You're supposed to beat these weak teams because, I mean, if you didn't have them on there, period. But it's like if they lose to the Mavericks, I probably don't even put them on there. But I did reward them for basically doing their job. Like
Job.
you're supposed to beat the Mavericks twice because in that first game they was down by like 20 and then they just came
And
back.
they came back.
That's
Yep.
just pure talent. That's just we just got better players than y'all. We just got better players. And then
Hmm.
the next game they just really whooped on the Mavericks. They just really whooped on them. And then you beat the Nets. We're just better than you guys. And then the Rockets showed out, and then we'll get probably more into that later. But you lost to the Rockets. Rockets, if you want to say they're a better team, that's fine. I'm not gonna argue. Or if they're evenly matched, that's cool. But I mean, I rewarded them for basically doing their job. Like you're
Where you got
supposed
the
to beat these.
where you got the Celtics at?
I got them boys at 5.
You got them at 5.
Losing to the
It
Raptors
was
is crazy.
yeah, G. Like ranking them was hard for me too, because it's like
It
they
wasn't for
can't
me.
drop past the 5. They can't drop past
They can't.
5, but I don't. I didn't want to. They not in the top 3 for sure, for sure. But I'm like, I can't drop them past 5 because even though that they did lose to the Raptors and they lost to the
Yes,
Kings by 17 with no De'Aaron Fox.
and they got smoked by the Nuggets.
Um, and then you only beat the Pelicans by 1. Like it was a tough week, but the Celtics are still the Celtics, bro. They still the Celtics. I think they just in chill mode right now. They not really fired up right now.
I mean, I had the Grizzlies at 4. You can argue the Grizzlies play better than them in that stretch. You can argue it because I had the Grizzlies at 4, and Grizzlies lost to the Rockets twice. You know that is what it
That
is.
was close. They was close games though.
They were close games. You smacked the Spurs and then you beat the Timberwolves. I
Hmm.
mean, the Timberwolves, we don't think highly of the Timberwolves right now, at least, but 2-2 is better than 1-2.
1-3.
That was one and
No, they
two.
went 1-2. 1-2. Yeah, 1-2. My fault. 1-2.
So, I mean, you can argue it, but I was like, losing to the Raptors, like, that's a free W coupon. You guys have to beat the Raptors. I don't care. And then nobody on that team had a good game. Nobody played good.
And
So I
even
say, y'all, this is probably the first time ever I dropped them out of the top 5.
and even though the Kings had no De'Aaron Fox and most of their team was healthy, y'all team was fully healthy. And if they don't have any De'Aaron Fox, y'all supposed to beat them. He's the head of the ship. And if he's going, you're supposed to take advantage of it. And they didn't at all.
Well, Sabonis had a masterclass, though. He had masterclass. What am I supposed to do with that? Like, I'm looking at it now. Jason Tatum minus 11, Porzingis minus 8, Drew Holiday a minus 18, Derek White minus 9. Bro, everybody was a minus. The
Hmm.
only person that was somewhat close was Al Horford with a minus 1. Everybody was a minus. So they was basically everybody was getting beat down when they was on the court. So how can I keep you in the top 4 when, and I know the Kings, they were on like a 6 game winning streak at that moment, but I feel like the Celtics are just better than them.
They
So
are.
we expected them to win. Like, I'm going to go back to it. What was the spread? The spread, they were supposed to beat them. The spread was, bro, they was, according to this, they were supposed to beat about 13. So they basically
And,
said, y'all
and they
supposed
got
to
beat by
win.
13.
Yeah, basically. So no, and then you, like you said, you barely beat the Pelicans. I don't care if Zion is there. You, that's a free W coupon. You should not be in a battle with the Pelicans. They probably didn't think nothing of this matchup. They said, "Ah, man, it's the Pelicans. Let's, we ain't gonna be serious." Then it's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's like in 2K getting close, you gotta stand up. That's what they had to do. Like, you're not supposed to be in a battle. And like honestly, no one really played good this game. Like if we're being honest, like if you want to say Tatum, that's fine, but no one still played good. Honestly, in this week, they haven't really played good. They
No,
haven't.
they
They
haven't.
haven't played like Boston. So I had to put them at 5. Hey man, them Houston Rockets, man. Them Houston
Hey,
Rockets.
they've been killing the last couple of weeks, but even though they've been killing, I still don't trust them in the playoffs. Like now, if they get Jimmy, okay, cool. But as of right now, I can see them making it past the first round. But that second round, I think they're gonna get bounced. They look really good though. Jalen Green has
Well,
been consistent as of late.
I mean, if they get bounced in the second round, at least for me, I'm not gonna say, "Oh my god, how could y'all lose in the second round?"
Oh no, no, no! I'm congratulating them.
So I mean, if they can't get to the second round, I think that's improvement. That not improvement. You exceeding expectations. Y'all already exceeding expectations.
Hmm.
Y'all 27-12. Y'all second in the West. So you already exceeding expectation. Then if they make it to the final, not the finals, the first win in the first round, who would have thought that at the beginning of the year? I don't think a lot of people. So
Nah, I don't think a lot of people had them this high.
I
But
didn't. I mean, it was a hot take, but I didn't.
I mean, because if we being honest, Amin Thompson has been a bright spot for them. He has been a really bright spot for them. Without his consistency and his rebounding and defense, I don't think this Rockets team would be what they are, if we being honest. Because they
Nah,
really they
nah.
defenders are him, Tyree Eason.
I'm not letting you
Um,
get away with this. Give
you
that
think you
boy
think
Jay Green his credit. Nope. Give him
dog.
his credit. Give him his credit. People in the chat, put Jalen Green in the comments. Give Jalen Green his credit. Don't be petty
Dog.
today. Don't be petty.
Dog. The big
So Jalen
reason why
Green ain't
they
been killing? Okay.
Dog, the big reason why they record is the way it is because of their defense. And you telling me Jalen Green has been a big part of that? Offensive wise, he has. I'm not discrediting that. I'm giving him all his flowers. He has been consistent as of late. But their defense is the reason why they're second in the West right now. And that's all due to Amin Thompson, Dylan Brooks, Tari Eason, and all those big bodies that they
Tari
got
Eason
over
ain't
there.
been playing, so I can't count him.
I mean, he started the season though.
But we're right now though. Why they been going on this run recently though?
Amin Thompson and Jalen Green have
He
stepped up
plays
their
a
play.
part. He plays a part. And thank you for giving Jalen Green his credit. Because you tried to not give him his credit. Give that boy
That's not
his
true,
credit.
dog.
I know you don't like to do. I know you don't like him. But Jalen Green in the month of January is averaging 30 points per game.
Bro, I have nothing against Jalen Green.
You call him
I've
Jordan Clarkson. Like, what are we talking
because
about?
he is. Am I lying? You agreed to it.
That's disrespectful though.
It's not. So Jordan Clarkson's a bad player?
He's okay, but Jalen Green's better than him. Stop it. He's better than him. He's better.
A more athletic Jordan Clarkson.
No, you could have gave him any other score, but Jordan Clarkson is where it's like, yeah, that's Jordan Clarkson. No, give that boy. You could have named any other score ever. You could have named any other score.
But regardless,
but you said Jalen Green. But you said Jordan.
But regardless, him being consistent and Amin Thompson stepping up his play, and then also their bench play is a big reason why the Rockets are 27-12.
Hey man, I think we can end it off here. OKC, they smacked the Knicks, man. They said, man, we lost to the Cavs, and they smacked them boys in the Garden. They smacked them.
Yeah.
Ain't done. They smacked them, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, like, I feel like they can honestly probably beat anybody. Like, if they're at full strength, they can really beat anybody. Like, they are smacking people.
I'm interested though how the team's gonna be now that Hartenstein is injured. He's supposed to be reevaluated in like a week, but Chet's supposed to be coming back too. So Chet might be back in the next week or two. He's been ramping it up. But he might be back in the next week or two. So
until I see a notification, he out indefinitely in my eyes.
No, they said he's been ramping it up.
He broke a hip.
They said he's been ramping it up.
What we in? So we in mid-January. So probably sometime.
He's gonna be back before All-Star. He's gonna be back before All-Star.
That's in a month. Yeah, that's in a month. Yeah, that's because All-Star is like, I think it's February 16th. I think
it's like the second week of February.
Yeah. So that would be that's a month from now. Okay, I'm not upset at that.
Yeah, he'll be back.
But yeah, man, I'm like, man, they smacking the Knicks right now. It's like the Knicks can't do nothing. But OKC, hey man, they do what they're supposed to do. They do what they're supposed to do. They are smacking teams. But that is it for our NBA Power Rankings.